Now, if you ask me to make a comment on the trailer as a fan of Final Fantasy 7 who is connected with the story, I know everything, then it's a good trailer. It's a nice trailer. But if you ask me as a neutral player who may be experiencing this Final Fantasy 7 universe for the first time, experiencing this character for the first time, then I would say this is a lazy piece of trailer. And with this type of trailers, you cannot create the big hype that you are looking for. Hello everyone, this is Ron. Welcome to another Final Fantasy 7 Ever Crisis video, and we have some bunch of updates to talk about, so let me quickly take you to the notice. They basically announcing this new chapter coming soon trailer. So we'll be talking about the trailer because there's a bunch of things that I need to talk about the trailer. That is going to be important, guys. Next, they are talking about this Happy New Year, the Willy Hunter event added, and they basically talked about these descriptions. They talked about these rewards. They talked about the boss, Yuffie. Go to the Happy New Year event. And in this section, basically, they added another section that is, now you can see that if you go to the exchange shop, now you see that there are two shops. The first one is usually that gold scale that you have already farmed. Now they have added this silver scale, and they have added these various rewards. Debuffer weapon for Aerith. I think still there are better debuffer weapon for Aerith, but still as a free weapon this is really nice for the people who are still struggling to have those weapons, especially Sun Umbrella or the latest weapon in the Snowflake banner. Both of those weapons are great debuffer weapon, but this one is also really good, guys. So make sure you get multiple copies. Don't forget to pay attention to these rare resources. Also, we are having a gacha ticket, we're having some memories and weapon parts. Buy all these things, guys. Next, we are going to talk about the silver scale. We're having this weapon for Glenn. It's also going to do a magic damage 13% with a critical rate, physical defense increase, basically same effect as the previous weapon, so same effect. So the game is telling us to increase a lot of physical defense and magical defense to our characters. So basically this is the game's way of telling us to, hey bro, slow down, don't go all attack, increase some physical defense, increase some magical defense. In that way you can increase the survivability of the characters, because this is the current issue in the game right now, that is survivability. The damage is no problem, but most characters, the way we use our characters, most characters build are highly based on attack. So that's the game's way, and whether we listen to it or not, that's totally our own strategy, because we have to develop our own strategy and we have to play accordingly. So that depends on different situations, guys. So that was the weapon review. Don't forget to play these things as much as possible. Take care of these daily missions, event missions, and also some missions, I hope, in the campaign section. If you go, yeah, there are some campaign missions too. This one is going to give you 200 of these blue crystals if you can place 50 times solo. That's a tough deal, but over time you can play. I'm currently farming, like for 3 days I'm playing only solo. I mean, I don't really have enough stamina, so I have to ration my stamina. Now without much further ado, let's talk about the trailer, because there is something that I want to talk about really. Let me take you to the browser, and here in the Twitter account, they usually post these trailers. They usually don't upload these trailers in YouTube, which is a good idea, I think. I don't know why they use only Twitter. That's my first point, that if you are trying to push your game to global popularity, if you are doing some more marketing, you want to do some effective marketing for your game, why are you not uploading the videos in the right place where the videos belong, that is YouTube, in a right format? I mean, look at this format. This format is, what kind of format is this? I don't know. But this is kind of, I don't really like the format, first of all. Secondly, this text. Look at this: iOS, Android, Steam. This format, this font is a totally a lazy font that must has to be changed, because this font has no relationship with the game. If you play the game, you'll see the game follows a certain font family, but this is just a lazy typing, just a random font that doesn't connect with the entire theme at all, and it is kind of really awkward. That I noticed a long time ago, but I just wanted to talk about it today because there is a lot of more things that I'm going to talk about. So let's first watch the trailer. Nice, really, really cute. They're showing up the part of the stories, some chocobos, Cloud doing his thing, exploring. Special skill of Yuffie. A lot of fire damage. And the chapter name finally, the Wide World. What a beautiful name, Wide World. I mean, there is something poetic about this name for sure. But couple of things I wanted to talk about the trailer is because the trailer is quite nice. It is really good in terms of referencing to the game, in terms of creating connection to the old players. It is a great trailer, but it is not going to appeal to the new generation of players who don't really know too much about these stories, and I think they should really work a little bit more on these trailers, because if you check out the leading gacha games and their trailers, they put a lot of effort on their trailers. They spend a lot, and they give the trailer a life. People start talking about those trailers, guys, and not really big gacha games, but any gacha games, and even some old gacha games that I play still now, like 4 or 5 years old, still they do a huge amount of work in their trailers whenever they release these characters. So this is highly important for the developers to follow the trend, because guys, this is market trend. If you want to do something really good, you have to follow the market trend. I think the developers are already doing a very good job in terms of designing these characters, designing their animations, their limit break. Everything is just simply top notch, but simply their presentation on social media or in online is not that good. It is not talking about the beauty and the preciousness of these characters that we experience in the game. If you check out, look at the amount of reactions and shares. Only 1,000 reaction, 46,000 views. I mean, the entire trailer was only viewed 46,000 times. The problem is the amount of views is low, the amount of reaction is also low, the amount of comment is also low. You need to improve these things. You need to market these things in a better way. I would suggest, I don't know if they ever will listen to my advice. My advice would be to properly format these videos and upload them in the right places. There are certain video platforms like YouTube, for example, TikTok, for example. Use those platforms. Try to get their advantages. Don't just rely on Twitter. I mean, how many people are actually actively using Twitter? I don't really use. I just use Twitter only to follow update for this game. So it's a good idea to try to do work, try to improve this type of procedures. That would be good for the game, and that would be good for the entire situation, guys. So that was the certain things that I wanted to talk about this update. Totally, I'm happy about the arrival of Yuffie in the game. I'm totally happy to welcome her. I wish her welcoming, because she's a new character, entirely new for the first time. I mean, this is a grand event. This should have been big. This should have been celebrated in a big way, and kind of, I think they are missing out these opportunities, because this is the hype, and on this hype, gacha games lives on. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you guys soon in some other videos. Don't forget to support the content, support the channel, and see you guys soon in some other videos. Till then, stay awesome and peace out, my friends.